is your ultimate guide to mastering the art of real estate. Dive into the world of immigration, mortgage solutions, home remodeling, insurance, real estate planning, and the ancient wisdom of Vastu. Elevate your living and make informed decisions with the insights and strategies shared by Nagaraj Annaya. Stay tuned for an enlightening experience.
Hello, Beria. Happy Friday. Welcome to Real Estate Playbook. If you're listening first time, we come on every Friday, 6:30 p.m. to 6:55 p.m. Welcome to Real Estate Playbook. If you're listening to your first time, we are coming on every Friday, 6:30 p.m. to 6:55 p.m. Today, joined by Ashima Dugal. And today, we are going to talk about the immigration. Hi, Ashima. Thanks for joining in today.
Hi, Nagaraj. Great to be back.
See, today's show is going to be about self-sponsorship of green cards. Why? Because so many of my fellow Indians lost their jobs in the last 15 months and say they also lost a company sponsorship and have to start over. And also because you might be sick of waiting in a long queue of 10 to 15 years, right? So what does it mean as self-sponsor, Ashima?
Nagaraj, this is a great topic, so thank you for speaking about it. Just this last 2 weeks, Cisco, PayPal, more layoffs are happening in my practice. So many clients call me about self-sponsorship. What is it? You just get to sponsor yourself for a green card based on your accomplishments, maybe an investment. So you don't need a company to do a perm labor certification for you.
Okay. Listeners, if you're listening first time and you are one of in the boat on the H1B and you are like don't know where to go for it and you need to understand what does the self-sponsor mean. And if you have any questions on the immigration, right, or anything on the things, you can give us a call. Our studio line numbers are 408-912-5038. Myself, Nagaraj Annaya, your own realtor, having a discussion with an Ashima. Ashima is an immigration expert, and today we are talking all about self-sponsorship of a green cards. You might be one of the H1B, and you might be in one of the H1B and don't know where to go for it, right? This show is for you guys, okay? And what are some ways to self-sponsor, Ashima?
That's a good question. So I'm going to talk about 3 ways. One is EB1A, extraordinary ability, EB2 NIW, and EB5 investment.
Okay. On the show, right, Ashima, we already talked so many times about EB1A. Listeners, if you guys have not heard about EB1A, right, like go to my channel, Nagaraj Annaya YouTube channel, and all my recordings, right, all my recordings have been uploaded with Ashima discussions on the EB1A and how the EB1A works and what are the criteria to qualify for a EB1A, right, have been uploaded. If you have missed it, so listen to all the podcast on my YouTube channel. So Ashima, we already talked about more on the EB1A. So now let's explore more about EB2 NIW. And now first, like, what is EB2 NIW?
Sure, EB2 is second preference, and NIW stands for National Interest Waiver. You can self-petition, and a lot of your audience, I'm guessing, have the minimum qualifications. It's just a matter of what they want to do in the future to see if they qualify for NIW.
Okay, listeners, if you want to do a self-sponsorship and you want to understand how does this works, or you're in a H1B and you are stuck and you have maybe your friends or like maybe one of your brothers or somebody wants to know about how does the F1 works or anything on the immigration, right? You have any questions? Today we have an immigration expert, Ashima, where we are talking all about the immigration. See, this show is all about like we bring in a different experts every week, twice a week, 2 times in a month. Ashima would be joining in here and we'll be talking all about the immigration. And another 3 weeks more would be on the something on the remodeling, something on the um, more on the mortgage, on all these aspects we want to cover. That's the beauty of this show is all about. Ashima, that's great to know about EB2 NIW, and I would like to understand who qualifies for EB2 NIW. Who are the, how can we qualify?
Sure, if you are a professional working in most any field, arts, sciences, engineering, you might qualify if you have an advanced degree, which is a master's degree or higher, or a bachelor's degree in 5 years. Now, if you don't have, if you just have a bachelor's degree and 3 years experience, you might still qualify through what is called exceptional ability. If we can prove that you have met one of, 6 criteria or 8 criteria, you might still qualify. The main essence of NIW is that you have to be doing something already or proposing to do something. It's called your proposed endeavor in the future that will help the US in some way, US society, US economy, US interest.
Wait. So you're saying propose, it's how different is this from the EB1A? EB1A was like more of a 3 criteria, right there. Here you're saying 6 criteria.
That's in the exceptional ability. If you have an advanced degree, you've already met the minimum criteria already. So if you have like, let's say, a degree in computer science, degree in engineering, how does this help you? Let's say you're working at a startup that is doing something in cloud computing, in cybersecurity, or maybe you're working in a new system or platform for affordable housing. Maybe it's an energy or healthcare startup, but you are on the software side. You might still qualify because we have to show that your work is contributing by helping the US economy, US healthcare, US energy, whatever it is in the national interest of the US.
Okay. Listeners, you are one of them in the H1B and still waiting in a long queue of 10 to 20 years. And would you like to understand how does this self-sponsorship of green card works? Or you have anything on the H1B or anything on the immigration related queries, you can give us a call on our studio line. Our studio line numbers are 408 912 5038. I'm talking to Ashima from the Dugal Law Firm. We are talking about the today's about a self-sponsorship of a green card, right, Ashima? And how is like, is it a long queue or like how is this in the EB2 NIW?
Yeah, you're right. It is a long queue.
Uh-huh.
It is in the second preference. And so many of those in the Bay Area who have been on H-1Bs probably got sponsored for perm EB2. Now, if you lost your job, or maybe you started your own company, a startup, or you have a large equity share, well, you cannot do a perm then if you lost your job, for example.
Yeah.
So the NIW, you self-sponsor and your priority date transfers.
Ashima, we have one caller. Let's take it. Hi, welcome to Real Estate Playbook.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, welcome to Real Estate Playbook. May I know your name, please?
My name is Gufran Danish,
Yeah.
and I have a question.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
Actually, I filed my asylum
Mhm.
on 22,
Mhm.
2022, and after that, I I'm just confused about that. After getting like it will be like 7 to 8 years. The lawyer, the attorney just said it will take time. So, what are the other options if we can get a green card as soon as possible?
You can reduce the volume on the background, and Ashima, it's for you.
Okay, great. So, that's good that you have filed for asylum. So, you must have an EAD. If you are working somewhere, you can still consider whether that's an employer sponsor or one of these self-sponsor options we've discussed today. You want to work, if you hire a business immigration lawyer, you want to work with that asylum lawyer to make sure that you are eligible in the future to apply for a green card through your employment. I do have some clients who come to me and they have asylum applications pending, and that's exactly what we do. We discuss their situation with the other lawyer, and if we think it's a strong employment case, at some point when they're about to get their green card, you can withdraw the asylum claim. But this is not specific legal advice to you.
Correct.
We need to evaluate your resume, so please reach out.
Yeah, please, you can reach out to Ashima after this show. Our studio, our phone number is 650-569-0333. Okay, so you can reach out to her and she can evaluate your case personally, and she can give you more insights into it. As she said, there are other alternatives that needs to be evaluated by case.
Okay.
Anything
so much.
else? Thank you so much and best of luck for you. Hi, welcome to Real Estate Playbook. I think we lost the caller. If you please give us a call back. Our studio line number is 408 and 912-5038. Today we are talking about a self-sponsorship of a green cards, and I'm discussing with Ashima on this part. What are the alternatives? Like, for example, a lot of H1B folks are there, and one of the case was like asylum also, right? What are the other alternatives if it doesn't go? I think let's take the call. I think we lost the caller. Hello. Hi, welcome to Real Estate Playbook.
Hi, my name is Jay, and I have a question regarding a green card application.
Yeah, go ahead, Jay.
So I have a situation. My sister is in Australia, and she can get the green card in the United States. And we just have a question like, can she apply the green card for me, as in I'm a brother, or does she have to be a citizen?
Ashima, it's for you. Yeah.
Okay, sure. So I just wanted to understand. So your sister is a green card holder, correct?
No, but she can get the green card, or she's in the process of getting a green card.
Okay, got it. So in order to sponsor a brother or sister, you have to be a U.S. citizen. So right now, your sister will first have to get the green card. It will take, if 3 years if she got her citizenship through marriage, 5 years if it was through employer. And once she becomes a citizen, she can sponsor you.
Okay. And do you know if she get the citizenship, does she can have the Australian passport or Australian citizenship, or does she have to lose that?
Every country has their own laws about dual national, and I'm not familiar with Australia.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Jay. Thank you for calling in. So it was a great thing, Ashima. Like as we continue, listeners, if you have any questions on the immigration or a real estate, today I'm your own realtor Nagarajan. I'm having a discussion with an Ashima on the immigration front. This show comes on every Friday, 6:30 p.m. to 6:55. Every week I bring in a different experts. We talk about a different aspects. Today is all about immigration, and we are talking about a EB, like self-sponsorship of the green cards, and we discussed just now about the EB2 NIW, and one more Ashima was mentioning about the EB1A, EB2, and EB5, and we have one more caller. Ashima, let's take it. Hi, welcome to Real Estate Playbook.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, please go ahead. Name, please.
Yeah, this is Ravi here. I had applied for green card, and I'm on H1B, and my form is all filed, but it's in 2018, right? So then there is a long wait for us to get the green card, right? So what are the options that I can have in expediting this one?
Ravi, you called the right show, and we were discussing the same thing, and that's what Ashima also was mentioning. Ashima, you can go ahead.
Sure, Ravi. So this is exactly what the topic is, and you have a 2018 priority date. I'm assuming it's EB2, so that's, they're processing 2012. That's a long wait. If you were eligible for EB1A, they're processing 2020, so your priority date would be current. If you are eligible for EB1A, I would have to look at your resume. EB5 is actually current for regional centers, some of them, but that does require an investment of 800,000. But you could apply for a green card immediately. With the EB1A, your current priority date does transfer. EB5, it does not transfer, but it's current, so you don't need a priority date actually. I would say though that even though you can apply for a green card right now through EB5 regional investment, there is still quite a bit of processing times for that investment petition. It could be it could be 3 to 5 years until you actually receive the green card. But at least you get to apply for one. You get to have the EAD, the work permit.
Oh, okay. Ashima, let me have a follow-up question for Ravi, right? Like you mentioned a very good thing about the EB5, right? Like EB5, when you apply in, so wait time is 3 years to get an actual green card, but you get an EAD immediately, right?
In about 6 to 9 months.
Okay, that's good. Ravi, do you have any follow-up question, Ravi?
Yeah, so I'm not aware of that 800K that what we were talking about, right? So maybe I'll have to do a little bit study on that. But does that mean that we need to, make that much of funds available? Is it just about the funds, or does it also mean that I need to take some, initiatives in terms of which is in the interest of, US, something like that?
So we're actually going to talk about EB5 regional centers in depth. That's our next discussion over the next 5-10 minutes. So please listen. You can also call my office. It is an investment. You might get a return on that investment.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ravi, and best of luck. You can reach out to Ashima after this show. And listeners, if you are one of them on the H1B, or if you are one of them on the having any on the immigration questions, right, you can give us a call. Today we are talking about all about the self-sponsorship of a green card, right? I know, Ashima, like a lot of people on the H1B, they have like, if they lost their job, where to go for it, right? They are looking for other alternatives. You're one of them and worried about it. You can give us our studio line numbers are 408 912 5038. I'm talking to Ashima. She's from the Dugal Law Firm, and she's an expert on the immigration front. She has helped a lot of clients on the EB1A, EB5, and EB. One more is EB2 NIW, which we are talking about. And if you want to explore how does that work, do give us a call. And Ashima, that one good thing that you told me about EB5 green card, and you told like we need an 800K investment, right? And what are the benefits? One of the benefit you told me like already is like it is like less than a 6 to 8 months you get a 6 to 9 months you get an EAD, right? That's the one thing. We have one more caller. Let's take it. Hi, welcome to Real Estate Playbook.
Hi, my name is Shri. I have a question to Ashima.
Yeah, go ahead, Shri.
Hi. Thank you for taking the call. My parents had green card back in 2020, but they went to India for 3 years. Now they want to come back. But in between, they had to take care of the parents. Both parents passed away. What are the things we need to look for when we are bringing them back? It's almost like 3.5 years at the port of entry. Will there be anything?
Yeah, that is a very tricky situation, and it's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear about the loss. I think that you do need to consult with an immigration attorney before they get on an airplane. I would be concerned about their reentry. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, is well known to try to run proceedings right at the airport to try to remove them, to take away their green card. So this is a very serious issue. If they have not returned, it's been 3 years, they've lost their physical presence, their residency potentially. So let's talk about this. We can talk about some documents they can carry, ways they can help their case upon their readmission. Okay.
Okay.
Shri, you can give a Ashima call after this show. I'll give you the numbers after this show. How long? Means Ashima, Shri, this is the first time are you listening to this show? How is the show is coming out, Shri?
This is the first time. I just had the radio on and I was just listening to you guys. This is my first call to you guys.
Yeah, we come on every Friday, 6:30 p.m. to 6:55. Ashima would be available in 2 weeks, on 2 weeks in a month. You can listen to her on the immigration front. Thank you, Shri.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And we have one more caller. Hi, welcome to Real Estate Playbook.
Hello, hi, this is Siddharth.
Yeah, hi, Siddharth.
I had a question to Ashima. So my priority date is 2016. I work at a multinational as a senior manager. I am not eligible for EB1A, but I do hold about 7 or 8 patents. So I wanted to know if there was some way that we could expedite my H1 application.
Okay, you mean your expedite your green card application. So
Yes.
I'm assuming
Yep.
you have an EB2 based priority date 2016.
Yes.
So you said you're not eligible for EB1A, but could you build a case? I advise my clients all the time over the next 6 months, 1 year, how to join more memberships, how to do judging events. You said you have a lot of patents. What about speaking engagements? You know, I would have to learn more and develop a creative strategy. Other than EB1A self-petition, there's always the regional center investments. You know, I have had clients who have refinanced their house to produce the funds. They have sold some stock. They have, you know, obtained that funds. It is current, so that is helpful.
I think, see, you had a very good case, like you had a very good patents and other stuff. So I think you should talk to Ashima on this. We had discussed a couple of weeks on the EB1A. If you have missed out on that part, do watch out all my podcasts on my channel, Nagaraj Annaya. And you can reach out to Ashima also after this show. She really helps you to build a case. For example, you are not ready. Maybe in 3 months, 4 months, you can build up a case. EB1 is all about you. You need to put a hard work along with an attorney so that they can help you to file it properly. And it takes some time. As Ashima said, you need to work on building the case, where that's where the Ashima plays very, very important role. Talk to her. You can set up a one call with her, and she's giving a discounted price for me if you mention my name also. Don't miss out on that. Set up a call in person so that it will be very, very, very helpful for you. And best of luck for your journey.
Definitely, I'll do that.
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you. So thank you. I think as he was mentioning, right, there are a lot of engineers or managers are there, and not of them doesn't know aware of this also. Ashima, thanks for that, giving out that all the information of the self sponsorship of green cards, right? And will from the next week, means next time when we join, we'll talk more about EB5 green cards also, right, Ashima?
Yes, EB5. I do get a lot of questions these days. It's a passive investment, and if you pick the right regional center, it can be, you know, a good investment.
Yeah, listeners, we come on every Fridays, and all these recordings will be uploaded in my Nagaraj Annaya YouTube channel. If you're interested to buy or sell a house, you can always call to me. And if you have any questions on the immigration, you know where to contact. It's Ashima. Ashima, please give out your number so that they can reach out to you after the show.
Sure. My phone number is 650-569-0333. Its website is dougallaw.com.
Thank you so much, guys. And do listen to this show and do listen to all the podcasts on my Nagaraj Annaya's channel. And see on Sunday at 12:30 to 12:55 p.m. again. Thank you and have a wonderful day.